Okay, let's look at gold then. Let's start from the beginning. So since it's just us three for now, just gonna speak a bit more about it. So for me, we took that this second TP that weekly that I was going for. This one was the first after this one, after this rejection. We spoke about that in the last couple of live stream on here, I believe. So ever since it was bullish, and any sell was just kind of scalp. But we had a sell yesterday. I'll talk about that a bit more. So bullish here, yes, yesterday or Thursday, Tuesday, we closed as another bullish daily. And then obviously 4 hour was all remain bull. There was no actual good pullback for my low risk high time frame setup. Because what I need for my high time frame setup is breakout, pullback, and then confirmation. You know, it doesn't have to be at the origin. What it does need to be was at a roadblock. So even if come there, it's still okay. That's a roadblock there for me. And what classifies roadblock for me is whatever time frame this pullback is. So let's say this is 4 hour, this is 1 hour. This got to be 1 hour or above. I don't deal with anything lower than that. Whatever time frame this pullback is, that's my roadblock and above. So yeah, so if price reject there, give me a confirmation as in a breakout like that, pullback to this confirmation, then I'm enter here, TP here, because that would be my roadblock there. Maybe break that, then I'll look to continue like it did here. Look, we had breakout. I think that was on a daily, but yeah, even this, we had this is a nice. Well, that's last week. So yeah, so that's my high time frame, low risk setup. But we didn't get that. We didn't get much pullback this week. So the last 4 hour break was this here, down here. We got a 1 hour pullback, which is, since that is a 4 hour break, for me, the range would be from here to here. Well, people can say that this is the range too also, but I'm just classing as the last breakout. So we go to 1 hour. The reason 1 hour is to the bearish break. But I was just checking earlier because this looked like a bullish break on a line chart. This here, this doji, if you look on a line chart, you got that break there. So that's why I was checking with different brokers, see what it was like, but all seem the same. But yeah, at the moment, I'm gonna look that as a bullish break, so that's my kind of confirmation, because you got look 4 hour here, and then we had 1 hour, and then we're just like around here, then that little break there, and that's here, 4 hour break, 1 hour pull back here, mess around here, then we got 1 hour break here. And that 1 hour break confirm is a massive engulfing, so that's too big. But ideally, we'd like to come to something like below 50%, but sometimes that doesn't happen. Especially with this week, we just had pricing didn't really come back. So what am I looking at now? Let's see. So when it comes to 1 hour, they did have a few setup, but it's all in Asia. Like here, I saw it there. We had a few setup last night, but it seemed to have in Asia. I caught a few scalp yesterday. I said through just one scalp, but when I'm in a scalp, I enter quite a bit. I was in a layer. I tried to anyway. So now for me, we're still in this kind of range because my last breakout was here. Oh, that's this here. My last breakout was there. So I'm in this range at the moment, but obviously the 4-hour range is all the way down there. You've seen earlier. I would like to give it a deeper pullback before looking for an enter in one of these roadblock. Ideally. But as you've seen with gold this week, it didn't really give much pullback since even when they had breakout here, looking for more pullback. This here didn't pullback, keep breaking. So we had like a 30-minute kind of like setup yesterday. If you look at it, 1 hour break here, and then we had a 30-minute pullback, and then 30-minute confirmation, and then it just pull back, but just I believe was around 50%. So this was a confirmation after these pullbacks for the range to be there to there, and just tap the 50% and then drop. And I believe some not my group, and then my other group caught that sell. For me, I stopped trading after 2, 3, so two setup, low risk setup this week happened in Asia or just before Asia, so I didn't really catch it. What am I expecting now? We still got a 30-minute break to upside. What's the 1 hour? That sales already done. This is another thing that I like in terms of like breakout. When you have a breakout with momentum, I check on a lower time frame. See if it does any kind of breakout that I like in terms of like EFEG or 1-2 breakout. So you look at this breakout here. It's not the best with the turn of wick, and there's not even like a EFEG. I'm sure we have it in 15-minute. But in terms of like how many level we break out, that not fresh, but that's kind of good breakout to me. So when price come back here, I look for the course of the breakout, which, you know, if I'm marking golfing, I wouldn't mark this. There's a reason why for that. So that would be my kind of like entry zone. Well, no secret really. Is basically this is engulfing. Yeah, take 3 candles to close below this. You can learn this from a few people. 411, Barney, obviously. This when you talk about engulfing, how I mark my entry zone. Does this low took out this low? No. Only by this 4 candle valley engulfing. It's not solid engulfing, but it's still nevertheless engulfing. So then does this low take out this low? No. Does this low take out the previous candle low? Yes, it does. So that would be my kind of entry zone. That's how I mark my entry zone or engulfing. So as price come back, that would be a sell here. Here's the first one anyway after this breakout. So that would have been a good setup, low risk setup in terms of my H1 setup and H4 setup. Nevertheless, it happens in the Asian movement this week. How's everyone doing this week? Good week? So yeah, in terms of H4, I'm expecting, I'm hoping, I said expecting, I'm not expecting anything. This week's hasn't really given much of a pullback. That's the last breakout down here. Look at that as some kind of liquidity target point, and then you got a roadblock down here. Why is that a roadblock? Because H4 breakout, H1 did a pullback for me. So that was a first pullback the way, and then it break out again. So yeah, ideally I would like to come down here. Would be nice. This side here was side of consolidation. So in terms of like low risk H1 setup, hoping to come back down here to see if I can catch anything. Why this breakout is good as well. You look at this is H1 breakout, is in what I call EG breakout because it's a engulfing candle, and then it break out a level, break out a. So when you go to low time frame, you're hoping to find EFEG. Doesn't quite get it here, but I'm sure you get it at 15. EFEG breakout, break how many level? 1 level, 2 level. I'm not sure back there, but 2 is enough for me. And then price go down here. So yeah, find my entry zone. Ideally, I do not like to go anything lower than M15. M30 is my lowest confirmation. M15 is kind of like my lowest entry zone. And if you look at it, if you follow the rules, entry zone would be in here, but then because that take out the previous high. When we're buying, we want to take out previous high. When you start engulfing, because you start from one candle, the bear candle, 2, 3, 4, and this candle is actually the one that break the high of this. So this 4 candle valid engulfing. So obviously check out previous low, no, previous low, no, previous low, sorry, previous high, check out, previous high, no. This one took this previous high, so that. But then this here is something that I looked at as well in terms of like the second movement, and you could, it's not a bear candle, but some people can class it as a rally pay rally, and some people call it a pine. It's where a wick on both sides cover the whole candle, so you got this candle in the middle, this wick here cover this side, which quite not cover that side, but cover the body. Obviously cover the wick is good as well. I learned that of someone else, and that seems to be quite powerful. And they call that, I don't know why they call it a pine, but that's what they call it. But in terms of like what we learned from Malaysian SNR, with what I learned from Barney, and I'm sure other mentor would teach you too, that's a second movement. So that's something I keep my eye out. So if price come back in, I got 2 zone. Enter. My stop loss will be underneath, and it just be safe. Low risk, low small lot for now. There, then if it come a bit deeper, then I enter a bit more lot down here. Any scalp up here we can look at for sale. Let's have a look. That's already gone. We're still bullish in the sense of 4 hours is 4 hour daily, weekly, monthly, or bull. Oh yeah, sure, yeah. So when they're all bull, like I kind of expected monthly here, from that range is quite high. Weekly recent breakout was here, so weekly, if you until a monthly, you got a pullback confirmation. So that's monthly done. Weekly breakout here. I did expect weekly to drop a bit further down to here, or maybe even here, just because of the monthly range, but that didn't happen. Well, I was hoping for, I didn't expect, I was hoping for. You never really can expect anything from the market. Daily breakout as well, but with the recent weekly breakout has not completed, because since this weekly breakout, there's no kind of pullback. Breakout here, no pullback, no pullback. Dailies continue bullish. 4 hour on a recent daily, which is here. This daily had a pullback and gone, but this daily hasn't yet. This is where we gotta understand which time frame has its full cycle. So daily is there, 4 hour, no pullback as of yet. Recent 4 hours here, and we had a pullback. don't know what the class is as a confirmation for buy because oh yes. Oh yeah, sorry. I thought I saw that as a bear candle. So we got a confirmation there, but for me, I would like a confirmation to be always in a roadblock kind of area, give it like a level. It's like when you want to reverse a trend, you want it to hit a high time frame level, right? So you want this here to be a high time level. Oh, like that should be a zone or level. Give it extra. This you could say an engulfing, but it's a big range engulfing. So yeah, I suppose you can, but ideally I want it down here. But so in terms of 4 hour, that is not the best, I would say. Engulfing, the high. Okay. So his 4 hours complete his cycle now. Well, I can wait now is for the one H12 because obviously that is a confirmation for me. But at the same time, we're inside a pullback because the first pullback, because how I see is you only have one pullback per cycle, and the first pullback is here. So we are still in here. This confirmation is still in here. We had the first confirmation here already, but that didn't really go because price was a bit high up. So we're still in this, but not the best. This week, to be fair, has been the best. Any question with understand what I'm trying to say? How do my breakout and cycle work? Just give me a message, and if there's any doubt, I can explain. Hopefully, I can clear some doubt. So, oh yes, all I'm waiting for now is we got a confirmation. I'm waiting for pullback to see if the confirmation is not. See, my kind of confirmation idea would be this. Like you got, if we talk about a breakout, like one solid candle kind of breakout kind of thing. So you got engulfing and you got a breakout. But this you got 1, 2, 3 breakout, and the body didn't really close above this wick. Still a breakout in terms of like but it's not ideal when you got all this wick. So things like that would kind of like make me think about my lot size. If it's not a high possibility, then I wouldn't enter as I would normally on a normal or strong breakout. Nevertheless, a breakout. So what I'm looking for now, because it's not a solid breakout, I'm looking for another confirmation, another cycle to complete. Let's check down here. See, you got a nice zone. So breakout 3, breakout 1. See, like this wick caused this breakout, that breakout, that breakout. But then if I'm measuring my entry zone, it's going to be this, right? But that is an engulfing that caused it, and then this now took the high. This took the previous high, but that's too big. Well, in terms of pips, it's average is about 30, just over 30 pip, which is normal kind of thing for Malaysian SNR, right? They don't have a 30 pip average, 20 pip stop loss. But because of the way the price is now, all these other candles inside it, not ideal. I wouldn't want to enter that. I'm kind of a bit picky nowadays with my entry zone and how it is in terms of like the breakout, high possibly, well, it should be anyway, really shouldn't you? So that's for gold. I'm just waiting for another confirmation. So now, so far, we got a 50-minute pullback, 30-minute has not given me a pullback yet. After this 1 hour break, you see the pullbacks here. Engulfing pullback 2. and then you're looking about, is it a good pullback? This what do you call a QM pullback, a QM breakout? So you got not the best QM, but it's still like this. I'm just saying in general, this breakout is not the best breakout. But yeah, took the low break. So that's another factor that I always looked at when I check for my breakout and stuff like that. M15 breakout. This is what do you call a basic breakout, not a QM, not a break of structure breakout. So it's expected to be broken, and then that would most likely give me a confirmation. And because this is a 15-minute, what am I playing? What cycle? I will play the 30-minute cycle, which is here, probably the same as an hour. Now the hour's below, so this will be my zone here. If I'm dealing with the 15-minute, that would be my kind of like range. For the 30-minute, and my hour range would be down here. Look for hour breakouts down here, so that's my hour range. And ideally, like to have a pullback and buy a good price. So gold just waiting for another more lower time frame cycle to complete. It look like it might be 5-minute. We keep an eye on this. Let's see. The H1 range at the bottom. GJ. Let's look at GJ. Oh, how do I do that? What is that? I did mark this yesterday actually when I was looking at other pairs because I thought gold was a bit. Wow, I said boring, a bit quiet this week. And this is something I do for a class to help. So some studying. Okay, that was a reject down there. Let's start from the beginning. Monthly, recent breakout, bull. I don't trade monthly or weekly, but I like to know where the price is, as in like after the weekly. So the monthly I'll show you. Monthly bull, weekly bearish breakout here. So for me, for this bearish breakout is a pullback to the monthly. But price recently at here, as in like at the bottom of the monthly, where it was yesterday. When I was looking at it yesterday, it was down here. When I was moved up, so here's the monthly breakout. So anyway, so weekly we had a bear break, but that's like a pullback to the monthly. Daily, not quite had a bullish break yet, so no breakout. 4 hour had a bullish break here, so I'm thinking price can go back up. Reason being because we just need, if monthly was a bull break and daily, if daily break this level, to me that's like a high risk setup because monthly, ideally you want a weekly confirmation, but this is daily, that's 2 time frame lower than a monthly. The monthly is bull, right? So if daily is bull, they're both in the same direction. So that's 2 time frame below. So you got weekly, which is 1, daily, which is 2. So that's 2 time frame below the origin breakout, which is the breakout, the time frame breakout, which is the monthly, which is what I'm looking at now. So that's to me is a high risk. But it was at the bottom of the, not bottom, it was at the bottom, it was at the lowest point of the recent monthly breakout. So that breakout come from here. This is the candle that caused the breakout. So price is just below 50 cents. So that is not too bad. You look at in the, let's see the breakout. Breakout candle is So that was below 50%. So if this had a daily breakout, then yeah, I can see that as like basically monthly, weekly pullback, and then daily, monthly breakout, weekly pullback, and if this daily break this level, then we got what I call a high risk setup, which is possible at the origin. So, well, that's not time frame I trade, obviously. I trade a 4 hour and a 1 hour. Just nice to know where price is at in them kind of high time frame. So the recent 4 hour breakout is there. We got 1 hour, then a pullback here, and then a confirmation there, but we're still inside the pullback because we're marking a pullback, which is here, the high of it. Is there, so we're still in the pullback. You know, ideally I want to see break the pullback, so you want to say that's a pullback and that's a confirmation. You want to see break, come back, and end up, because that pullback is like a roadblock. So once you break the roadblock and we had not come back to the entry point yet, you can fly. Just that, because that was in the pullback, didn't break it, then it might be showing me something else, a rejection, and might be start for sale. So you're just watching the price, see what price does from here. And obviously you can do that with a lower time frame too, see what it does on a lower time frame. Same thing, obviously all prices factor, so all time frame plays the same. Okay, so this was the range of the start of the run. So we bottom H1. And 30 pullback. Nicely got M30 break, what it looks like. M30 confirmation, sorry. We got rejection of the level of a pullback level. And if we break this level, most likely we have to give the candle break there. Should be black. Then I can see that's a rejection. And then if that's a rejection, I see that how far is that from the 4 hour breakout, which is here, which is not far. So I'm thinking, is it worth it for me to sell? That's another thing. Sometimes when you have a rejection of a pullback, example 4 hour break, 1 hour break to the downside, and 1 hour give you a pullback confirmation. How far is that from the 4 hour? Is it worth it for you to enter in terms of how many pips can you catch? So right now it's not as much. Just waiting for this candle to close. Reason being, this confirmation didn't break this pullback, this level, close above it. So nothing, even though it's a confirmation, nothing that I would enter from. Just waiting to see if it break underneath this level. If that does it, then it just show me. First, it will show me rejection. Second, it's showing break to the downside. So that's kind of like a good sign. Is that 1 hour close now? There's a new one. Oh, so it didn't close below it. So it just messing around with it. Wow, no, not close. Yeah, it's just a waiting now. You can go. If you close underneath here, I can see coming down a bit further. Where's the roadblock? Clean roadblock. No, not good. Nothing a good price for me at the moment. It's too high, too big, sorry. Yeah, just waiting on this. See how this candle close on the 30-minute. See if it. So we got a pullback here. We checked off the pullback. We break to the downside. Yeah, both in 1 hour and 30 minutes. So you got like there's no confirmation here, but it's got a rejection of the pullback area, which is this pullback from here. This is a 30-minute we're talking about. The 1 hour is here. So if we break to the downside after rejection, it's just showing me sign of short sign of weakness for the buy. So sell might come in. But even though we're selling here, don't forget the 4 hour is still bullish, so it might come down to here and then continue to buy. So it's this here. This is the low. This market's high now. That's the low. Not any clear zone for me. And find a zone I can buy from if we break through, come down to the 4. Just looking for my normal classic EFEG 2-3 breakout and liquidity above it or below it kind of thing. So if the 4 hour, if they break to the downside and show me rejection on the 30-minute and the 1 hour, then my lowest range would be here, which I just got through the recent 4 hour breakout. This one's down here. So I can't really see a nice fresh zone play from. Ideally I want to find something in here, but I can't really see anything that I like. Not really a decent break. 1, 2. I can see on M5 this little doji. Of course, this break EFEG, but that's something to look at if M30 does show rejection. We got 23 minutes. That's it. That's for the GJ. Basically, if we level, then we got as a daily candle close. Then we got a high risk setup for the monthly, and then I can look for. So if that was the case, look for that's a whole actual zone for it, and then obviously because it's daily level and monthly, so daily time frame, monthly time frame is going to be a bigger stop loss unless you refine it. And then you can maybe look to come up here, but that's a long way yet. In terms of 4 hour, this is a recent 4 hour. It depends on this 4 hour close as well. That 4 hour close, you got a pullback on the daily, but at the moment just a 4 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour. So you got you got a pullback and a confirmation, but a confirmation inside a pullback, so it's not ideal. And showing rejection, even the 30 minutes. So if I'm looking to buy somewhere down here, I'm looking to buy, but this is still high in terms of the 4-hour pullback because the daily is not broken yet. Yes, I forgot something else. Now at the moment the daily is bearish, right? Because we hadn't had that close. I'm just in my head thinking, we're waiting for this close, but daily is bearish. 4-hour we had a pullback. Yeah, because weekly is still bear at the moment. And then if we had this breakout, then we got a confirmation low risk at the origin of the breakout, which is the highest point of the breakout. So if the breakout is here, this is the range for me. So we are at the highest point for sell, which is lovely. So that's another thing we're looking at. 1-hour breakout to the downside, which is a high risk because it's a 2 time frame. We're lower than the daily. So that's not closed yet. So yeah, so that's another factor I did not think about. So if that's the case, we can look for sell in here somewhere. Ideally, there's a second movement. We can sell from there. Around here, all this. And then obviously the last piece of puzzle will be if you're selling for aim for quite lower down, put a stop loss above the high, just to be extra safe. But obviously you gotta wait for a candle, 1-hour candle to close with still 50 minutes because nothing's breaking to the downside yet. And like I said, this is just a high risk. But if you have a 4-hour close and below that, then that's become a low risk. And then that's a daily confirmation. Daily breakout downside, 4-hour pullback, 4-hour break.
Yeah.
Hello? Did I just hear a voice then? Did I want to hear a voice then? Okay. Any question, guys? Oh, shit. Sorry, my bad. Oh, yeah, all set. Good enough. Much and go.
What's that?
Mash, I think your voice done. I don't know. You know it. What is market cycle?
Sorry, bro.
No problem, brother. Market cycle is I do not look at chat. Sorry, my bad. Just why market cycle is basically market is no cycle. As in, like if you had a daily breakout, you wanna see a pullback, right? That kind of confirmed to me that time frame is playing out, and then after pullbacks, you want to see a confirmation, which is break to the upside. So for me, that's one market cycle. Just how I see it in terms of my BPE breakout pullback entries. So you got breakout, pullback, and then confirmation from entry. So that's what I call a market cycle. Hope that help. That daily buys. It's just the same again. I determine my buys by the breakout. So say if I'm trading, example, a 4-hour. If I'm trading 4-hour, this would be the reason. Obviously, you gotta look at the current time frame. So the reason breakout 4-hour for me is here. Because my breakout from the A and V support and resistance level. So you got that. Not the best A, but it's A. 2 opposite candle. And then that's the reason breakout. This is breakout downside, but this candle's not closed yet, so you can't class that as a breakout until the candle's closed. Because obviously you got an hour, 47 minute. This candle can still go up, and then didn't show you breakout. So always wait for candle close. So that's in terms of 4-hour. This is my directional buys. 4-hour break to upside. I gotta make sure I get a pullback, breakout, on a 1 hour time frame. The pullback's always 1 hour time frame below. So if I didn't have a 1 hour breakout, but then a 30-minute breakout, then that's not my 4 hour time frame. That my setup time frame. It would be the 1 hour. So whatever time frame the pullback is. So say if I got this breakout, there's my breakout from there. Pullback confirmation. So say this is a 4 hour, and this was the pullback was the obviously pullback in anything, any breakout, you always start from a lower time frame, right? Because that's how it works. So if we break out in, say, example, 15 minutes and the 30-minute haven't break yet, my time frame setup is not 4 hour. It would be one time frame higher than this, would be 30 minutes. So that would be my setup time frame. So for this to be confirm, for this to confirm actual breakout, I gotta have a 1 hour time frame pullback. So then I know my 4 hour cycle is playing. So it's gotta wait for whatever time frame breakout, high risk or low risk. Hope that help. Yeah. So for gold, gold is not nothing much happening. You're right. This week in terms of for me anyway, in how I see the concept and how I see my trading concept. There's only two kind of low risk setup in H1 and H4, which is both happening in Asia. And because I live in the UK, I sleep during them times, so I missed it. Like example, you got this reject trade yesterday, which I missed. Let me put it there. So you got a 4 hour break to the upside, 1 hour break to the downside, then you got another 1 hour break to the downside. And this 1 hour break to the downside, if you're marking it, this break to upside never break that level, rejected it, then it break to the downside, and then that would be an ideal sell here. And this, where is it? This happened. Well, it wasn't Asia, it was just before the market classic closed, but I stopped trading around 2-3 due to life in general. I picked my daughter from school, stuff like that. So, but yeah, that would be a nice setup. It is called like a reject setup. So you got break to upside, but reject off here, then you break to downside. So that would be an entry for sell. Still no 30-minute break. No. Still waiting. This week I've just been waiting for gold a lot, but it's not happening. I've just been scalping. Had a weird week this week. On Monday I had two nice setups. Tuesday I had two stop loss on scalping, no low risk high time setup, and then after that I just stopped trading kind of thing. And just look for low risk normal scalping, and then Wednesday yesterday I had one scalp which I partial 30 pips and then move break even. Yeah, Randa does have a different H4. I think it's either 1 hour before, 1 hour after. I don't know. That's why I got a Saxon next to. So you got 43-minute, 1 hour 4, and where there 2:43 and 1:43. So it's 1 hour forward in Rwanda compared to others. Yeah, look, 1:42 left to this kind of close, but Saxo's got 2:42, so Saxo 1 hour later. Any other pair you guys want me to look at? Let's look at because I had a lot of people didn't want to ask me to do EU down to the bearish break month. Where are we at? Looks like we've bearish for a while. The last push down was here, so we're still. So month bear, weekly, since that bear had not done a pullback. So weekly still bear, monthly bear, weekly bear. Once that's the last breakout was here. Let's mark it properly. So since that weekly, we had a daily pullback. Daily break to the upside. And now we won't be, it'll be a few days yet for a daily to confirm confirmation, because every day, unless this day close as a bull, the next day close bear, so at least a couple of days to then tomorrow before we have any confirmation daily. But if weekdays a breakout, we still have high risk on 4 hour, which we do. This is a high risk setup. The cycle has completed with the high risk one because it's 2 time frame lower. Weekly, daily, 4 hour. So 4 hours bear. 1 hour. That'd be a pullback. That is a pullback. I need to give you a confirmation, and the confirmation break the pullback. As in, like, 4 hour breakout there. Pullbacks here. Confirmations here. The confirmation run. Break the pullback. Is that entry zone there? 30 minute. Okay, maybe. Engulfing. You mark that. That's too big. Refine it. If you refine it, would be this one. Close or go. Sometimes when you refine to a smaller zone, you might just miss it in terms of the half an hour. This could be this here, and then this pullback for the entry, and then go. Let's see if it does come back. Give you an entry at 15. But when I said come back, example, like, you gotta be careful, like, whatever time frame you're set up, you still remain that kind of direction. As in, like, how do I put it? So you got a 4 hour break to upside, say example, 1 hour. And then when this come down, for this to confirm a confirmation, this 4 hour, there's no 4 hour break to a downside basically. Because if the 4 hour break to a downside, we're bearish on the 4 hour now, right? So we can't really, even though this give a 1 hour break to the upside, you can't confirm that's a break. Confirm that's a confirmation, because now the 4 hours bearish. So while this 4 hour break to upside and you got a pullback here, and this confirmation, the 4 hours gotta be still remain bullish. There's no 4 hour break to a downside. So for this setup, it still be valid. Because obviously when price come down, you have 30 minute break downside, 1 hour. As long as it's just the 1 hour, not the 4 hour break to downside. When you have the confirmation, it's valid. It's still valid. So where we EU, we got 4 hour down, 1 hour pullback and down. So it's a high risk setup on EU to sell now. I'm in sell now. That's the range. We're still quite low on the range. This is what I mean. Say we have one. This is the range, right? So price can still come back up here, which is better price to sell from. But only reason that it's still you can still sell it's a 4 hour. It doesn't break to upside. If a 4 hour break like that within this range, now the 4 hour is bullish, right? So that's something you gotta keep an eye on. Like make sure the 4 hour is still bearish if you want to sell. If you want to play with a 4 hour setup. So let's see if I need a better zone than this. One hour. So this is the 1 hour range, right? So first, this will be the 1 hour range setup. I would like to see some reaction in there. I've done that here. So yeah, just high risk at the moment in terms of like weekly, daily, 4 hour. Could look for sell around here at the moment. Because 4 hour bear, 1 hour bear, so anywhere around here. This 2 zone, I'll be keeping an eye on for any sell. Let's look at gold and see if gold done any half an hour break. This is that. So I'm mainly marking on a Rwanda. I've been doing that for a while, so I've kind of got used to that. And I think that's in line with MT5 because I've been doing that a lot with MT5 now. So let's go back to our zone. Was that the zone? Let's see what we got. 1 hour pullback, but we're still inside this VR. Wait. 4 hour range there. But we're not getting a rejection yet. No rejection. So, 1 hour. 30 minutes left. Okay. Still waiting. Of course, that's trading general, right? All it is wait. Anyone got any more question? I hope you understand the market cycle now, Mr. Sharma, and directional bias, daily bias. Hope that answered the questions for how I see my concept. If there's no more question, I'd like to we call it that. Thank you for coming. Thank you for joining. I hope you all had a good end to the week. I hope this is useful to you. Okay, guys, I'll leave you to it. Thank you.